Hey guys, it's Coach Tyler here with Momentum Throws, doing another video analysis for Samaria Vital, Mansfield Lake Ridge Junior shot put discus thrower. This is her doing some shot put drills. Let's watch it full speed, break it down, see where we can improve, and go from there. Okay, so that's actually not bad. It's not bad at all. Let's watch it one more time. Okay. So I know that some coaches like to teach 1, 2, getting the right foot down and the left foot down, as in 1, 2, right? I prefer to get them down a little bit quicker and more in unison. Obviously, the right foot is going to get down a little bit sooner than the left. This is a pretty good glide. I like this. That's where we're going to get into why this little shift forward happens. Okay. So the way that I approach glide is we have to unseat and seat a little bit more. This is not something that her high school coach had her doing. It's something that we're going to add a little bit to her throw to get some more momentum and drive across the ring. I like the idea of unseating, loading on the right, here, and then sitting back. But you do notice that she does do a pretty good job. You can kind of see her hips traveling before she starts the kick and drive phase of the throw. And that's positive. That's positive. Oddly enough, the garage is drawing a straight line with just about where her hips are. So let's watch and see how they move across the ring. The goal for me is to have them move as flat as possible. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I'm going to nitpick and say that she needs to push through her right heel instead of the right toe. That takes practice. Drills, things of that nature will help. She needs to unseat so that she can sit those hips back more and harder. Try to control the lift here just a little bit. We kind of get a little bit too high and try to come back down across the ring. We want to get more seated back. We want to get more horizontal across the ring. Other than that, that's pretty solid. Now, when we land here, what I always teach is normally very, very basic things. I try not to be too, politically correct when it comes to throwing terminology and things of that nature. But I just try to teach my throwers to keep their left arm outside of the circle. That's how long I want it to be. When we get to the power position, we need to keep that thing shoulders, eyes, back, long. On the glide, it's a very, very, very linear event. And as a matter of fact, there is literally no rotation other than obviously the hips and the torso on the end. But it's so minimum that you don't even really consider it a full rotation like you would a rotational shot put. Because of that, we have to find length and ways to add and generate more power. So when we sit back, drive to the heel, that's going to generate a little bit more speed and momentum across the ring. But it's staying over the right. So if our weight is here, keeping our shoulders and weight back over in that direction is going to put our body in position, put the shot put in position to be accelerated through on the finish. Now, this shift forward is the effect, the cause is not sitting back and popping straight up into her throw. When she sits back, her hips are going to be moving a little bit more horizontally. And it may feel like she's going to fall, but that's when she's going to pull her right leg underneath her and then get the left foot down. So she'll be more loaded and in a better athletic position to apply speed and force to the shot put, to the implement. But because she comes here, now she has her weight going forward, not as controlled as staying more loaded and coiled and then driving across the ring, sitting back across the ring where she can control her movement off of her right. Now, when we're right here, what I teach is this. Left arm stays long. I want it to be right about here. I want the eyes, shot, shoulder to stay back. You're going to stay back over that right. Left arm is going to go from here to there. So she's going to open the left arm and shoulder while she's staying over her right. That movement happens before she shifts. So she's here. She opens up, and then she drives the hips into the throw. But because we are shifting into our throw, we're missing that window of time where we can generate much, much more power through our body into the shot put. But overall, not bad. I want to see you start taking some more glide stops, some more A drills, holding the shot put to make it a little more realistic with what you're going to be doing in the ring when you're actually competing. So in conclusion, let's try to unseat a little bit more, come up a little bit more, load on that right leg a little harder, sit back a little further, and then think level across the ring, not up and then down. And then open, rotate. What I teach in the glide is rotate the knee down and the hip forward, and then the heel up, heel up this way, that way, there we go. So we can get the right side in front, and then boom, the shot put comes out. Nice job, Samaria. This is pretty good. This is a good place to be right now in the summer. We're going to continue working drills and these small details. It's going to add a lot of distance to your throws, along with getting stronger in the weight room. Very nice.